Welcome back. If you love music and just an overall good time, we have the perfect event for you. The Sing Out Loud Festival spans 3 weekends in September in St. Augustine, featuring more than 200 artists. And the best part is that admission is free. So joining us now to tell us more about it, we welcome the General Manager of St. Augustine Amphitheater, Ryan Murphy. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome to the chat.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
So tell us, 200 artists, it's all free. Tell us about the festival.
So the festival basically is a festival of national touring artists paired with as many local artists as I could find through St. Augustine. We're showcasing some Jacksonville artists, Gainesville, Tampa, a whole bunch of artists, but mainly it was to look at St. Augustine and say, what is the music community here? What does it look like? What does it represent? Because a lot of people are coming to me defining the St. Augustine music scene as just this one genre, and I said, it's not. It's so many things. It's so many things, just like most cities. And it has a lot more cultural and diversity that most people don't even realize. So the whole point of this festival is kind of elevate that and show everyone.
And where is it going to be? What's the venue?
So the main venue is going to be the St. Augustine Amphitheater. We have 3 showcases happening there, and then another dozen venues all around town. We've taken over a bunch of the bars and restaurants around town. Then we're also putting a stage in the middle of Lincolnville, a historic area. And we're going to have great, like the Dirty Dozen Brass Band is playing there with Doug Karn. So we have a really cool jazz and blues section, and then it's just going to be.
What's Lincolnville, if you don't know what that is? Because I don't.
It's a historic black neighborhood, and it has a huge civil rights history that is, in my opinion, underserved in the community, and we're going to be right next to the Lincolnville Museum, so this is going to bring a lot of attention, and we're hoping to do some fundraising for that museum as well.
And there's a lot of events that happen at this park.
Exactly.
Yeah,
yep. Yeah, it's
so
very cool.
How in the world are you guys able to do such a big event, and it's free?
It is.
How are you
paying for it?
Yeah, basically. Who's got the bill?
In those words.
Yeah, who's paying the bills? Well, Community First Credit Union is one of our big sponsors. We have the TDC putting money towards it as well, and then we have other community sponsors that are coming in and helping pay for it. But it's kind of a break-even model. I mean,
very nice.
Yeah, what we do at the amphitheater and our other events we are looking to make a profit, and but for this, it's a real give back to the community. And I mean, I think charging even if we charge $5, it wouldn't be the point of it. You know, it needs to be free.
Yeah.
But how many people are going to be coming? Because I'm sure that's going to be a huge economic impact on the community. Are you expecting thousands or?
Yeah, and I know last year, which was our first year doing it, we estimated over the course of the few weeks there was about 15,000 people.
Wow.
So,
15,000. So that's like an amphitheater size.
That's almost the entire arena.
Yeah, it is.
So we're looking at that, and because we have so many genres, whether it be hip hop, blues, like a lot of the alt country, a lot of big rock stuff, I think we'll get a whole diverse group. Every weekend I think will be waves of new people.
Is there a theme for every weekend as far as the genres?
No, we kind of just, however it was coming to me, I was kind of building showcases around it. And so.
I mean, I'm excited because, like you said, you've got some folk artists like Justin Townes Earl, who is,
and his dad,
and his dad, Steve Earle, so that's kind of huge. How were you able to go through and pick? I mean, 200 artists is a lot. So what was that process like for you guys?
It's pretty intense, but I think last year what we did, we called out to the local music community and had them all either apply or come to us, and we basically took on everybody we could, mainly from St. Augustine, and then we started doing waves of Gainesville bands, Jacksonville bands, and then I have the chunk of the budget. Everyone gets paid, which is a big part of this too. All
the artists is getting paid too?
Every single artist gets paid.
Wow.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
As he wipes sweat off his forehead.
We'll see. But the large chunk of the money, a big chunk of the talent budget is for those headlining artists. So I'm trying to see who's out there, who's touring, because a lot of times having to fly an artist and it costs a lot. So if there's an artist, say Steve Earle or Deer Tick or Wolf Braid, Dirty Dozen Brass Band, these bands happen to be in the area. So I said, well, you're going to be part of my festival. So I kind of did it that way.
So what's the pay difference between headliners and maybe a breakout star?
Look at you getting us about the pocket. Look at you getting us about the pocket. Just give a range, brother.
We don't know exact numbers.
Don't let
there's probably thousands of dollars in between. It fluctuates.
But so who's the best
free?
Who's the best breakout star?
The best breakout star.
Or if there's somebody you're looking forward to hear.
Yeah, someone
well,
local.
there is someone named John Moreland. He's up and coming, and we had him last year, and he's supposed to be like the next Bruce Springsteen or Jason Isbell, who we were talking about. He's supposed to be one of the best songwriters that's out there, and he's a really unique guy. And Rolling Stone called him the next like Bruce Springsteen, but he's going to be on our main stage with Steve Earle one night. I think he's really excited because he's always wanted to play with Steve Earle, but he's definitely going to be a breakout.
So you've already selected the 200 bands, or are you guys still taking more people?
No more.
So what if someone wants to perform for free? Would you put them on the schedule? Because I'm available.
She'll just be out there singing Aretha the whole time.
If you do that, I'll let you. But it depends. I'm sure there's going to be pop-up events. I think we encourage people to have house parties around it with shows.
That's nice.
People, all the bars that are around St. Augustine. I mean, we can only do so much, but if there's other places that want to be part of this, and I just wanted to make it seem like it's a city that's really surrounded and entrenched in music.
I was going to say, what else can people expect from the festival? Because I know you mentioned some bars are doing things.
Yep, and so I know we're going to have a comedy showcase. We're going to have a big
I love comedy.
poetry showcase, and there's all different aspects of it. So.
What's the food situation for this festival? We can't leave out the food, Ryan.
Some of the best food is in St. Augustine.
Yeah, we have spread it out to where we hope that people going to these concerts are also going to go to the restaurants all downtown off of St. George and around the beaches, but we'll have food trucks at like Lincolnville and some of the other places. So.
Now, with it being so spread out, what's going to be the easiest way to get around, between the amphitheater and then, all the other venues?
I think there are going to be zip line. There's going to be Ubers and rickshaws and shuttles kind of running in the main areas, and we service a lot of that through the amphitheater, so we'll be using a lot of those aspects of it. But yeah, mainly just the Uber, bicycling.
And I have to ask the question, is this rain or shine?
This is rain or shine.
Okay.
Ooh, get out there.
Ladies, you've been warned.
Yeah, put the hair up, braid it all up, bring that poncho, whatever you need. Thank you, Ryan, so much for joining us. And don't forget, the Sing Out Loud Festival spans 3 weekends in St. Augustine, so you got time to go to any show you want from September 8th to September 24th. And for a full lineup of performances and more information, visit singoutloudfestival.com. And still to come, it's a question most everyone asks themselves. How can I make more money? Well, our next guest says that she has the easy answer. Find out more when we come back.